Excuse me. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, man. Are you okay? Hmm? Yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, everybody, our brothers and sisters, those that are watching us now from wherever you're watching us from. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon from wherever you're watching us from. My name's Gabriel Owangwe, but people know me as Mr. Gabi. And today we're live and direct on Mirror Africa TV here in the city of Duisburg, Germany. And we're going to be discussing a very important issue, an issue that affects me and you if you are in Nigeria, no matter where you live in the world. This is an issue that has been on for some time, an issue that have really touched us bad with the way things are being played out, with the way things are being unfolding. This is an issue that is very important, and we want to be discussing today with our fellow brothers in the building. These are Nigerians that are concerned with the situation that is happening right now in Nigeria. These are Nigerians that are really bothered with the way things are going. These are Nigeria that feel that things shouldn't be going the way they are going. So, ladies and gentlemen, with all due respect and honor, I would like to introduce my guest in the building, Mr. Zebedee. So you're welcome to the program.
I'm Mr. Zebedee Korea, the founder of Miro African TV. Thank you, Mr. Gabi, for hosting me today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure. And I have by my right our brother, a notable person here in Germany. Is one Nigeria that is making us really proud here in the diaspora, and he goes by the name Mr. Naj, but we all know him as Wariji. So you're welcome, my brother.
Thank you very much for having me.
You're welcome. So my people, we're going to move ahead now, but before we move ahead, like you already see on the screen, we will discussing today the NSAS protest happening in Nigeria, actually started in Nigeria and has now spread to other parts of the world, because Nigerians are everywhere around the world. There's no one country in this world today you're going to mention that Nigerians are not there. So it's a movement, and today we're going to be discussing it because it affects me, it affects you, it affects all of us. This is about our future. This is about the future of generation yet unborn. This is about the future of our children's children. And before we go, we're going to wait for our brother to come back. We're going to wait for him to come back. It's actually the brain behind all that is happening right now. So it's going to be, it might be on and off because it has to check the take off the engineering as well. You know, behind me here, this is the engine room. He is here behind me. So I'm going to be taking care of that. So, but we're going to wait for him to come so that we kick off officially with the topic. Thank you very much. So my brother, yeah, how's it be? I'll wait for our brother. How's it be?
It has been fine. It has been good. We've been monitoring the protests around the world,
Yeah.
With keen interest.
Yeah.
And it's so amazing the way the Nigerian youth came together in oneness, in unity, to start this protest and their mind. So it has been good, and we are monitoring the protest, and we hope all went well.
By the grace of God, it's going to go well. Now, I said we should wait for our brother to come for officially kick off. We know that life we are lost in the course of this whole thing. Few days ago, life we are lost. Before we start officially discussing the topic, I want us to give some respect to those that have fallen in the process of this protest, because they are our brothers. Though they may not be our brothers biologically, but these are Nigerian youths. These are the future of Nigeria, and their life will be cut short by the government of Nigeria. So I want us to give them like a 1 or 30-second silence as a respect to them. So let's observe a 30-second silence with them. May their soul rest in peace in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. So now I'm going to start with our brother Zebedee. Now we've all seen how the whole event will be unfolding. The NSAS protest in Nigeria now has spread to all parts of the world. So for you, what do you think brought about this whole thing, this whole movement? Because now it's actually evolving from just NSAS protest into end bad leadership, end corruption, and make Nigeria great again. What do you think is actually the cause of this whole movement?
Thank you, Mr. Gabi, and also I will show respect to those that lost their life in making Nigeria great again. May their soul rest in peace.
Amen.
I hope my voice is coming out clear. But nevertheless, you said that what caused this problem? A lot of things caused this problem. Nigeria has been decaying for a very long time, and everybody knows about it. But the issue that made this problem to remain as if it has turned to the normal day life of Nigerians is because of divide and rule that has been going on in Nigeria. Whenever one side want to rise up to air their view, not to complain, they will now translate it that the other tribe want to dominate the other tribe, which pushes our fellow youths not to unite. But now, enough has been enough. It's too bad that the blood of our citizens need to float on the street before something Nigeria is like locomotive. Before Nigeria tries to even though the statement that the president made shows that they are not ready nor willing to change anything in Nigeria. Everything is wrong in Nigeria. Everything is wrong. People demanding for NSAS. My message to you is one thing. Do you know that the SARS you are demanding Nigeria to disband is one hand of the federal police? It's a department in Nigerian police, and you cannot do away with a country police. The only way to correct things, because if you push them to the wall, they will baptize SARS to something else that you don't know, you know nothing about. They may embed them into the Nigerian police force, and they will still continue their normal daily duties. But if you talk, they will tell you that they have
Done away with SARS.
done away with SARS. So Nigerians need to keep on fighting. They don't need to give up. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, you're welcome. In a nutshell, what you're saying is that is the long decay of the system of the country that led to the youth agitating for NSAS. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Let me just deep deep into the issue. Nigeria is a union.
Yeah.
That's supposed to form a country. And the problem of Nigeria did not start today. Problem of Nigeria starts from the day Olusegun Obasanjo. I'm not here to take side, but I just want to give you a little bit hint where the problem started. Before the British gave Nigerian independence, they demanded the Yoruba to bring out the constitution that will rule them under the union, which the Yorubas brought, and the Igbos delivered their own. The North rejected it. Do you know the reason why? The leverages, the benefit they have been gaining from the British rule, they are afraid to lose those things. But later, the founding fathers of the union called Nigeria give them a little bit leverage in that independence of a thing. But the military, the reason why I mentioned Obasanjo, when Obasanjo came in as the military when Murtala Muhammad was killed, Obasanjo came into power. There they started exclusive list in Nigeria. And there started the Nigerians' problem. And there they dismantle the prime ministerial system of government in Nigeria. They start establishing presidency, which Nigerians by that time cried that this thing will hand excess power to the presidency. By that time, a lot of people had short memory. They don't even think about the future. They are not strategical. But the North that have been working with the British hand to hand, British tap on their shoulder, don't worry, accept everything, they are the ones to lose. That come the problem of Nigeria. From that day, the wall starts cracking to today.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now we're going to come to our brother, Mr. Nige. Our brother just elaborated on where our problem has been coming from. And he said this movement, NSAS movement, actually came to birth because of the long decay of the system of Nigeria, which the policing unit is one of it. Do you agree with him with that?
Thank you very much. First of all, to the viewers that are watching us, from wherever you are watching us, I would like you to know the opinion that we give here is based on what the way we see it, and the way we know it. Our opinion might not be your opinion and the way you are thinking about it. So if we are giving opinion here, it's based on what we've read and what we've seen so far that is happening in my country, Nigeria. My own opinion is that the NSAS protest is just a front. I would say it's just a front because the youth of Nigeria have been bearing a lot from the government. They've been poor medical health. There have been no security at all. There have been no labor. The youth we go to school, they graduate. There's no employment. There's the Nigerian, they live, I would say, less than $5 a day. You understand?
Live up to that. The
So,
average, the ordinary Nigerian live below
Below
$2.
$1, below
Yeah.
Below one.
Yeah,
$2
but because
a
because
day.
they have been saying this because when I was growing up in Nigeria, there's something that they normally say. They'll say one day go better, one day go better, one day go better. So it's like it's not getting better.
Because it's getting worse.
It's not getting better, it's getting worse. Rather, it's getting worse. And huge a lot of corruption, huge amount of corruption by the politicians. And it has come to a point where I saw that it was not being gingered by just one person. I think it was the time. It was the time. It was the time for it. That is why it started. It started, and now it's we are watching it that it's going to a very good direction. But what we are afraid of now is the protest not to be hijacked. You understand? Because in Nigerian policy, there's what I personally have come to see, like what I would say programming that we have been programmed with the youth.
Yeah.
You understand? If they see that we are going to a direction of uniting and achieving a goal, they will have to bring something within us so that they can destabilize the youth from not achieving the goal. You understand?
Let me help you a little. From example
Yeah.
of what I just said now, you will notice that the last speech that Nnamdi Kanu made, I watched that program that Nnamdi Kanu was making on that day. The River State are now calling Obibo, Oyibo, Oyibo. You understand?
Okay.
So somebody calls in and said, I'm calling now from Oyibo. See what is going on now. There's a point of correction. That is Iguacha. They call it Obibo, which is the ancient name of that territory. Now, the press that are working with the federal government of Nigeria are now interpreting those things to the Yorubas by turning to ethnic issues. That have you seen it? The Igbos, Nnamdi Kanu are now telling the Igbos to go and seize Lagos Oyibo.
Okay.
Did you see that game?
Okay.
That is what you're saying.
Exactly. That's what I'm
And
trying
that
to
is a
say.
hijacking.
They might hijack it through
Yes.
ethnicity and religion.
And in North, they are telling the Northerners, this thing is happening in the South because your brother is in power. These people don't want Tinubu. We wanted to be president, and we don't want it. Igbo man who rule us, and they're now conspiring to do this thing, trying to turn it to ethnic issues. If you watch at the beginning, the Northerners rushed to church, start burning churches. Do you know why that idea? Because the youths are very wise. They thought that when they burn the churches, the other side will go and start burning mosque. Now, when the international community comes, what will be the translation? It's a religious crisis. Did you see?
Yeah,
They will
you
downplay everything.
Yeah, you see, that is exactly why we have to help the youth to refocus on their goal. So they should not let ethnicity and religion diversity to deviate them from why they are really protesting, which is for good governance, which is for better Nigeria. If you are a Christian, you are a Muslim, you are a Hausa, you are Igbo, they should not think about that. If that start coming in, then this protest will not achieve nothing.
I was actually going to come to that. I was actually going to, because this is where the whole thing is heading from the whole way the whole thing is unfolding, and this is where, because this whole thing is more than just NSAS, because even the SAS has been disbanded. Though we do not trust the government, because 2017 they said the same thing, 18 they said the same thing, 19 they said the same thing, and this is 2020. They're saying the same thing, but let's assume that they've actually finally done that. That is, the SAS unit of the police has been disbanded. Even though they came up with another one that they call SVAT. because according to the IG of the police, they're not going to leave the street without a special anti-robbery squad to actually tackle armed robbery, because we all know that armed robbery is very, very, the rate of armed robbery in Nigeria is very, very high. So we actually need a special squad to tackle that. I'm going to come to that. So, but from what both of you have said, that means you guys agree. I mean, we're all on the same page that look, this whole movement, NSAS protest, actually came to be because of the long time suffering of the people, the long time corruption in the country, the long time mismanagement of the government, of our resources, the long time negligence of the government. Right. This is why this NSAS process came to be. Yeah. And the police unit, the NSAS is just a part of it. It's just a front. If not, that was actually the main problem, they would have. Yeah, if that was actually just like you said, it's a front. Yeah. Because if that was the only problem, since it was disbanded, the youth would have left the street. Exactly. Because they disbanded it and the youth were still on the street. So the government now started to wonder, what are they still protesting for? Come to the round table, let us engage. Let us engage ourselves and try to work things out. Now you said NSAS and the SARS have ended. Why are you still on the street? Good. Then the youth now started coming up with other demand. End bad government, rebuild our roads, rebuild our schools, the wages for the let there be a total reformation of the Nigeria system. So now we're going to come to that. Now, what do you think? I will start by you. Now the government came out, like Buhari came out and made a speech, which I know all Nigerians, including you and myself, are all disappointed, because for me, I didn't see any kind of empathy on the side of Buhari. So which made me conclude that this whole thing, the Lekki massacre was a total planting, because the Nigerian government believed that, look, the best way to deal with Nigerians is to put fear in them. Once you put fear in them, they're all going to go hide in their houses. So do you think the way the soldiers handled that Lekki massacre was the best way that they should handle it? Or there would be a better way for the government to actually engage the youth instead of going ahead to shoot them as if they were in firing squad?
Thank you for that question. But before I will continue, you made mention of the reason why SARS was created. If you see how the Nigerian police are behaving, or the Nigerian military, you will notice that there is no need for SARS to be created, because the number one criminals that need to put under control are the politicians. They are the criminals. Imagine a country of over 200 million people. We don't even have one industry. No one. So why should you call anybody a criminal? Because you can only call somebody a criminal when you create room and environment that will make it conducive for him to achieve whatever he's looking for in life. When he jumps all those things and starts stealing, then you can call him a criminal. But when you fail to give people electricity, they go and buy a generator that is killing them today. You fail to give them good pump water, they go and start digging boreholes. You fail to give them job and create environment for them to work and earn something. What do you think they will give themselves?
Okay. Now I understand the point. Is that a good justification why people should go out there and start
before you
stealing?
Call them criminal, before you create SARS, create something that will eradicate a lot of things in Nigeria. That means we should start from the Constitution of the Federation that have given the politicians the right to kill with impunity without looking anybody's face, without the right to stock the food that was imported for people during COVID-19. They share it around the whole state and they hug it. For what? No hospital, nothing, my brother. And you are creating SARS to kill the people you are not even giving any environment to survive. Who is the criminal? Who should we first of all go after? My brother, The time that the Western world were sending relief to Africa, that people are dying, AIDS are killing people. Do you know what Mugabe told them? Mugabe said, remove sanction on African countries. Remove the hand you are pressing on them. Let them farm and feed themselves so that we'll be able to differentiate those the hunger and killing and the ones that AIDS are killing, because all of them are going dry and die off, or we call it AIDS. Let them eat first of all so that we'll be able to differentiate the both. In Nigeria, who is the criminal and who is the citizens? You are the one dictating. You are the one creating. Look, let me tell you, my brother, not that I'm hijacking your program, but
No,
I have to my view, because
go ahead.
when looking at Nigeria, you notice that colonialism has never ended. It ended when our forefathers, I will not use it ended when our forefathers fight for it. But I believe that the Western world, we fail to understand their body language. And we living in Western world today, eating with them, dancing with them, tangling with them, have figured out how they operate. If you try to hide or disarm them, they must come back to fight back. That means those that are ruling our country today, imagine Tinubu. Riot started. Where did Tinubu run to? He did not go to England. He did not come to Germany. He ran to France. Do you know the reason why? Tinubu was representing French oil company in Nigeria. Take it or you leave it. That's how it works. Do it for us. When problem come, we are there for you. The British, let me tell you one thing, my people.
No, bro, you are going a bit far now. Do you have evidence to back this up?
I am telling you how to operate. I am into the system here.
Really?
I'm telling you. Look at Iran.
Yeah.
Iran that break the hand of the British.
Yeah.
Have they allowed Iran to rest?
No.
Do you think that the white man will leave Nigeria that is like Congo? Look at our Congo. Congo is the richest land on planet. Congo has over 300 rebels. Whom are you going to negotiate with? Every Western world land and their companies has their own rebel in those lands. Destabilize the country, let us steal whatever we want. Likewise, Nigeria. Why are them those people that went to Libya that said, Vivre Libya, Vivre Benghazi? Why are they not coming to Nigeria? Because they have been implanting Nigerian resources for long. Nobody's resisting. Gaddafi was resisting, but in Nigeria, all our politicians, 80% of Nigerian senators are being sponsored into that position by the companies, foreign companies operating in Nigeria. Take it or you leave it. That's why Nigeria will never see their life. Youth, never you deviate. When they shoot back. Because for the freedom to come, Germany that I'm living today.
Hold on, sir. Now we're not going to incite violence here. Wait. Because wait. Slow down a little bit. I know you're very angry. Likewise myself. Every Nigerians are all angry, but we are live on television, so we're not going to incite violence here. Now we're not going to say youth when they shoot, you shoot back. Our voices, our power is in our voices. We are peaceful protesters, because even without us shooting back, they shot us. Even while the protest was going on in Nigeria, we saw that the politicians were behind the talks that came and started vandalizing the properties and killing people and all that. In fact, they started by actually attacking the youths first. We saw video of all of them online, before they now came to Togo to shoot them. So we're not going to say youth when they shoot. We're not going to start a civil war. People, we're not going to start a civil war. Wait, bro. Wait, calm down. Calm down. I know you're very, very angry. Wait, calm down. Wait, hold on. Now I'm going to go to my brother. I know he's very hungry. We are all angry. In fact, I was in Dusseldorf this morning, my brother. I was in Dusseldorf to protest myself. It was massive. It was massive. A whole lot of Nigerians came out. The police were there with us, and we were such an example with them. Look, the police followed us from the train station. We went around, and went back to the garden that they gave us. I mean, the field. It's a big and open field, and we were such an example that this is a police. They didn't shoot at nobody. They were actually protecting us. So this is what Nigerian police and soldiers should be doing. Go out there and protect the youth that are protesting. They are your brothers and your sisters. They are the citizens of Nigeria. They are the future leaders of tomorrow. Unless our elderly people are telling us that they are going to be there forever. And you can't be there forever. Buhari is going to die one day. Buhari is 70-something years old. Before he gets to 90, he's going to die definitely, because that man is sick. It's not well. I don't wish him there, but he's going to die. I'm going to die. We all are going to die one day. So if we kill our younger ones that are coming behind us, who are we going to leave Nigeria for? Nigeria, let's be reasonable, but we're not going to incite violence. We're not telling anybody to go pick up arms, because we don't want to start a civil war in our country. But we are saying that enough of the intimidations. Nigeria youth, don't be intimidated. Don't be intimidated. Don't lose hope because of the killing and the massacre at the toll gate. Fact, we should be more stronger. We should be more resilient. We should be more determined. The future belongs to us. Nigeria is our country. What we want is a Nigeria that is all inclusive. A Nigeria where every life matters. A Nigeria where everybody is important. Thank you very much. Now we're going to come to our brother, Mr. Naj. Now you heard what our brother here said. He actually elaborated on why Nigeria is operating the way it is. That most of our politicians, they are, how you call them? I don't want to use the word houseboy. They are more or less like errand boys to the Westerners. Which I agree with. But me, I don't want to keep believing that. Look, like many of Nigerians point out that, look, Nigeria is what it is because we are not a country of our own, because we are what the British made of us. I agree with that fact, but me, I don't want to keep believing that. Look, let us that the British made us what we are. Must we continue to be what they want us to be? Why can't we use our own head? Why can't we understand that? Look, this is us. This is our country. This is our own people. I mean, we have to build a better future for ourselves here. If Nigeria is good, I might come here for visit. I will not run and come and stay here for the rest of my life. For you to travel home today, you'll be afraid of your life because the country is not safe. There is a lot of crime everywhere. We can't dispute that, So, bro, the question I'm going to ask you, like I've asked him. Now, there were these youths at the gate. There was a coffee put in place by the Lagos State government. The coffee, because it was very, very close to the time, because by the time the Lagos State government put the coffee in place, it was supposed to start by 7 p.m., and it was just 4 hours to 7 p.m. So people cried out. They reached out to the Lagos government and begged that 4 hours was just too small for the people at the toll gate to move away, because there was a whole lot of people at the toll gate and another protest ground. They should give them more time to move out. So the Lagos State government extended the coffee to 9 o'clock. And before 7, the soldiers already started shooting at these people. Now, my question is, like I've asked him, if we were to be the Nigeria government, would that be the way to go? Or you would have devised a more reasonable way to deal with the protesters at the toll gate?
You are asking
if I
were a member of the government, to be able to take.
Let's assume that you were Buhari, okay, or Sanwo-Olu, because they cannot deny, even though they are all denying. They all have a role to play in the massacre at the toll gate.
Normally, the way we see it happen in a developed country, because Nigeria is a developing country, we are just developing. We cannot compare ourselves to developed country like Europe and America. Normally, what they normally use for protesters are rubber bullets, water spray, to try and disperse them. Okay, bringing in the military. Though there are sometimes that the American, they brought out the National Guard during the protest of
that was when it turned violent. Yeah. But so, this one, the toll gate, has it turned violent?
It hasn't turned violent. Okay. So I would have ordered the military to come there. Rather, the police were there. They could have just done is use tear gas and water bullet on them, rubber bullet with water and tear gas. That could have been the only thing they could have used on the protesters. Coming with a military shooting, just the way we saw it on the Facebook and the rest, it's not welcome. It was not really called for. It was the highest on human thing to be done to the citizen.
And another thing I'm going to ask you, the Lagos state government is denying the fact that he knows about it. He said he doesn't know anything about it. Tinubu is denying the fact that he doesn't know anything about it.
Okay.
You know, are you going to agree with me that for somebody to be the governor of Lagos state, he wouldn't know about what transpired that night? Is it possible that you could be a governor of your state and you not know when people begin to take action in your own state?
I would say it might be possible, looking at the situation in Nigeria. Nigeria is crippled. Nigeria have a very crippled system of government.
Yeah.
Very crippled. You understand? Whereby you don't even know the authority of the governor anymore. You know, the governor might be creating an authority, giving an order. Somebody else will be giving an order. You understand? So that is Nigeria. It's anything can happen because the government of Nigeria is crippled. You understand? Now we are seeing the debt. We are seeing the debt in Facebook. We'll be watching them on Facebook, and through Facebook, we'll be seeing a lot of things that some are even saying they are fakes. You know, they are fake. The picture you are seeing is fake. The shooting you are seeing is fake. It is all cooked up. Okay, go and bring the dead bodies. Where are the cops? Have anybody come out to say, okay, my child, my son, my boyfriend, my lover, my husband was shot at the Lekki shooting. Nobody have come out.
No, they've been a
now-
lot. They've been a lot. They've been.
Everything is like I'm telling you what
They were saying.
I'm seeing in Facebook. You know, I'm reading this side. I'm reading this side because we are not on ground there.
Yeah.
You understand? We are not on ground there. And what is actually happening now? You will see now. It is now a sabotage. That's what you will see now. It's now a sabotage. And why people are doing this now is the same thing that I said before, that if the youth did not focus, there's going to be different type of programming to disunite the youth. You understand? Some youth will be saying, oh, if you hate Babangida, sorry, what's his name? Buhari. If you hate Buhari, I am with Buhari. Some youth will say, okay, they are doing this because Buhari is an Hausa man. They don't like him. So that is why I'm saying what we would advise the youth right now is to remain focused. Stay in focus. You understand? Don't let anybody hijack the main reason of this protest with any ethnicity or religious diversity. When this start coming in, then we will not achieve our goal. This is what I stand, and this is what I will be saying.
All right, thank you very much. Now we're going to come to our brother. I know you you are very vocal, man. You know, I understand that. You know, but we have to take it easy because Nigeria is still our country. No matter what is happening right now, we have to understand that. Look, we have another place. We don't have another place we're going to call our own. If we burn it down, we'll burn our country down. All we want is for Nigeria to grow, and that's why we're here discussing it. You know. Now, my question is going to be: we're going to move to another level in the discussion right now. Now, the deed has been done. The deed has been done, and our youth right now at home, they are respecting the coffee because there are different kind of coffee that have been put in place in the whole state. Now, what do you think is going to be the next action of the youth now? Because the coffee is not going to remain there forever. After some time, when the government feel that look, everything is good, they're going to lift the coffee. For you, what do you think should be the next step for the youth to take? Because like we all know, this whole thing is beyond beyond just answers. It's about bad governance. The youth want to see the government doing the right thing. We want to be able to go, like me, I want to be able to go to Nigeria and enjoy the benefit of being a Nigerian. That's what everybody wants to see. So what do you think should be the next line of action or the next step for the youth to take so that these our dreams of a better Nigeria will come to pass?
Thank you very much, Mr. Presenter. And I'm sorry that I use that harsh words on our nation, but I'm not regretting anything because you'll be wasting people's life always. The next step that the youth should follow right now is disobedience. Why am I using that word?
Disobedience to who?
To the Federation.
Okay.
Because Nigeria is very, very good in giving people what they call permit language. Nigeria will never respect your decent attitude towards them. They will see it as a weakness. Our people has proverbs in Igbo language that says, that's if a child never behave like a mad person, the father will not advise the mother, let's go and look for a woman for him. You understand? If you are demanding anything in that federation and they put on, what did you call it? Coffee? Or
Yeah, coffee, yeah.
I don't call it coffee. That is indirect control of your mind. Because when you go home, your parents will start telling you, did you see that Okechukwu was shot dead? Did you? That's why I was crying to you. Don't go there. Trying to win your spirit. But I've grown young, now I'm growing old. And the same our grandfather are still sitting there, ruling, still promising us that we are the youth of what? Leaders of what?
That's tomorrow.
And look at my back, it's glowing white. Did you get? I want you guys to figure out where I'm going to.
Of course.
You don't need to start something and start going back, because if you dare go back, Nigeria will start kidnapping. Listen to me. There are methods that Nigerian government used to operate. The first one have been practice shooting, try to feed you with fear, and if you try to resist, the next one is to identify the people that seems that have been organizing from indirect. They will first kidnap him. You will see it before your eyes. They will start disappearing. Try to feed that same fear in you that you don't. Your parents will say, they are looking for him. Don't go there, they will pick you. And my advice, any country that want change, don't operate with WhatsApp. If you want change in your country, don't operate with WhatsApp. Don't organize your movement from Facebook. There is a program we call Signal Private Messenger. There, the Federation has no access to. I will share it, and my brother will give it to you guys. You share it to download that app. It works like WhatsApp, but it's military-grade encryption. There you communicate how you operate. And try to get yourself what they call VPN to hide your location and every movement about you, so that they will no longer be able to track you. If you remember what the military says, we are going to start something in the cyber space.
Yeah.
That means identifying you via your mobile phone. And if you watch those in Lagos, their network is now going down a little. They are no longer having that network speed like before. My people, I love you guys so much. And I'm very happy that you guys are on the street. The only solution to Nigeria is to go out there, block their highway, block the business that is going on, block the airport, block the seaport, every breathing tunnel that Nigeria used to breathe, block it. I said, you are the government. Look, let me tell you people one thing. I'm not running mad, but I'm running mad in indirect. You understand? Nigeria is a company. Listen to me very well. Your father create a company and they add your name as one of the owners of the company. What do? You don't run your company alone. You employ people. And those you employ, we know that, okay, we are managing money, fund is involved. We need security to secure what we are rolling up and down with. Okay, security comes in. But the capital of everything is the owner of that company is the owner.
Yeah.
But Nigeria, folding the constitution that the Yoruba provided, Igbos provided, Northern provided, and throw it away and concord one power has it all nation presidency. Do you know that? As we all are independent, Nigeria has no right to penetrate your territory, to use your resources, to use your manpower, to move themselves. Because they have destroyed those things that form Nigeria, remove the company owner, hijacked everything, Eastern region has oil, but those oil they are sucking, the pipe goes to the north. Yoruba has seaport. The controller of the seaport and everything is Hausa. Yoruba has international airport. Who controls it? Hausa. Who is the president of Nigeria? Hausa. Who is the Senate president? Hausa. Who is the House of Representative spokesperson? Hausa. Who is the police chief of the federation? Hausa. Who is the chief of the military? Hausa. Who is the chief of the navy staff? Hausa. Who is everything? SAS, DSS, SSF of Nigeria. The whole security service of the federation has been hijacked from one tribe and one tribe only. And you are telling me you're a Nigerian. Tell me, what makes you a Nigerian? Tell me one thing that makes you to stand firm and be proud to be a Nigerian. You have no electricity, no water, no healthcare, nothing, no food. One person is feeding over 200 and something million population. Have you seen such a thing happen in any nation before? Only in Nigeria you'll find it. We call ourselves giant of Africa. We are only elephant that give nothing to human being, only that horn. We are not body. Nigerians should see themselves that, look, you are being born in dustbin, mosquito is your neighbor, cockroach is your whatever you call it. You has nothing. My mother was sick. I was in Africa. I said, where is the hospital? I took her to that place. As I'm entering the hospital, I noticed that the hospital needs fencing itself. Hospital itself need medicine to survive. It's only God in heaven that is helping Nigerians to see the daylight. None of these criminals. Let me add one thing. There is one senator from Enugu State. You know the senator that wanted to eat cocoyam here, Abe Yam Coco, where they give dirty slap. Do you know how much that man put inside his wallet as BTA? I'm not joking. You may play it around, make calls, ask questions. That man came to Germany with BTA. That BTA is 1 fucking million euro.
Really?
As BTA. Even the guy where he slept, I called that guy and said that you will never grow rich. You will remain poor. Because that money belongs to the federation, belongs to you. Imagine somebody coming to Germany with 1 million euro. Now, 1 euro today is over 500 something naira. Convert 1 million euro. The entire community, even though the local government of that guy, their life will change.
Well, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much,
God
sir.
bless
Because
you.
I know you have a lot to say. I know you have. We're going to be coming here and we'll discuss other issues but we shouldn't deviate from why we are here. Because I can see that you have a lot to say and the way they pepper you for body, you understand, like you pour it out, you understand. But we're going to come here and we'll discuss other issues. Right now, we're here to discuss the NSAS movement that is going on in Nigeria, and I want to beg that everything that we say should be wrapped around it. Wrapped around it. Now, our brother Yos, I'm going to come to you, Mr. Naj. Our brother Yos talked about what he thinks the youth should do. He said the youth shouldn't give up. The youth should go and block everything that seems important to Nigeria. But this is the only way that the government will listen to Nigeria. And you just made an attempt and blocked ordinary toll gate for some days, and the end result was firing squad by the army. Do you think that's still the right way to go?
In a protest, there are systematic way that you do some certain things to attract the government attention. Like the Lekki toll gate blockage was a direct, a direct attack on the Lagos state government, because they know how much they made on that toll gate every day, and they know how much they lost during that protest. So if we are asking the youth to concentrate on the protest, that means they should avoid anything that had to do with the masses. They shouldn't destroy anything that had to do with the masses. You understand? Like destroying the supermarket, the masses should go there. Like destroying the hospitals, when they are injured, that is where they should go to. Then attacking the ATM machine. ATM machine is not for the government. It is ours. It is theirs, where they can go and withdraw money and the rest, those are not what they should be attacking. What they should be attacking, as what he said, is the government establishment. You understand? Like blocking the national airport. There should be no movement. They should block the national airport, block the seaport. Make sure that all the resources that the government are getting funds from are blocked until they listen to the cry of the youth.
But don't you think that's going to be disastrous? Because you guys are on the same page, you are agreeing on that now. But don't you think that's going to be disastrous? If they block just only the toll gates, if they block with yeah,
it's like we are talking to you and you are not hearing us. Okay, this is what is making it when we block.
Yeah, because if you listen to the government, the reason, though they denied it, that they're not the one that did it, but the reason why they went to that extent is because apart from blocking the toll gate, they actually took the protest of the airport. They disrupted the airport. The plane so many flights canceled their movement, I think for a day or two at the national airport. So don't you think it's going to be disastrous if they now decide to block every medium? Like the government might come back hard on them.
It will be disastrous to the government, and that is the
the government. What do you think the government is going to do? Like if Nigeria,
the only thing the government will do, they will kill more.
Yeah. Do you think that's what I'm asking? Do you think that's the right way to go? Like
that is the right way to go if they want this protest. That is the right way.
We are talking here now.
Because so many people. I'm saying this now. You know what? I'm saying this because if you look at Nigeria, because I follow them a lot on social media, on their Instagram handle and their Facebook page and other media, they are all swearing that they are not going to give up the protest. But so many of them are calling for them not to go the way you were just saying. And so many of them, like I watched Sheung Kuti. It's one of the mouthpiece of the YouTube. Yeah. He's saying that the right way to deal with these leaders is to prepare ourselves and have our own party ahead of 2023. Like a youth party. A youth party.
No, don't go there.
No, so many. Wait. Hold on. I'm going to ask you. Wait, ladies and gentlemen. Wait now. Wait. Okay, now wait. We'll talk about that. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Take some water. Take some water, sir. Take some water. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Calm down, guys. Calm down. Now I'm going to ask you guys a question because I'm not just saying it. This is what is actually happening. So many of these people that are spearheading, I'm not going to say they are spearheading because everybody says that everybody are leaders of this protest. Nobody is a leader of this protest. Nobody has actually come out to admit that, look, I'm the one spearheading this protest. But what I see so many of them talking right now is that, look, since it has become like this, we're still going to, so many people are still urging, like this girl that was in the protest ground. She's a heroine, actually. Yeah. DJ Swish. She was the one, she's called DJ Swish. She was the one, actually, that was informing, like she was in the protest ground broadcasting through her Instagram live, letting the world know the situation on the ground and all that night. She was the one she was even showing dead bodies, people that have been injured. She rushed them to the hospital in Lekki because she was there at the toll gate with them.
Okay,
when this whole thing was happening.
That means this DJ Switch should be contacted on the issue that I've seen that they should provide dead bodies.
No, they are dead bodies. They've carried dead bodies. They are dead bodies. They are injured people. The government lied. No. Not Facebook.
Dead bodies.
No. That was the government. No, that was the government. But
if there is a video, because I want to see the video too. If there's a video that people were really shot,
the videos are all on social media
coming out and saying that yes, my brother.
Okay, now let me tell you. When Sanwo-Olu, the next day he came out and made the press conference. He denied that there was no life lost, but he agreed that there were up to like 20 people in the hospital that he even went to visit them himself.
Okay.
So he didn't dispute that there was no shooting. He agreed that there was shooting, but what he was denying was that there was no life lost.
Okay.
But there were videos that proved him wrong.
Okay.
There were different videos that proved him wrong. So he's not denying that anymore. Okay. So that is an established fact. Okay. But what they are doing is that they don't know these soldiers. That's what they call them, or no soldiers. Now the question I'm asking, because from where I was coming from before, some of these people that we see as their leaders, as our leaders that we look up to, they are role models. They are saying that, look, let the youth start putting themselves together, form their own party politically, so that we can overturn
Are you asking
Okay.
me questions?
The leaders. Wait, I'm going to go to my question. I'm going to go.
me.
Wait, I'm going to go to
Ask
my
the
question.
question.
I'm telling you what is going on right now in social
Yeah,
media. Like
so-
everybody is on social media right now are not on the same page.
Yeah.
Some are still insisting that look, we still have to go there and start
Form a
protesting
party.
and all that.
Okay.
Others are saying no, now let us form a party ahead of time. You know,
Okay.
what do you think should be the one that we should do? Should we form a party? Do you think if the youth actually put themselves together and form a party, that they'll be able to produce the next president or the next governors or the next councillors in the next election in 2023? Or you think we shouldn't wait for that? We should still go ahead and begin to protest on the street? Because me, I'm scared. I'm skeptical about people going to block all the entrance.
Thank you for this. My people, those that are watching this video, please share it, invite more people to join. Make sure that this video reach every inch and corner of Nigeria. Let me answer that question. Let me sorry for that.
Sorry for the distraction. Yeah.
Have you seen it? The colonial masters draw out their system of ruling because the way they do things is divide and rule. And the German call it divide and conquer. You can only conquer more people the more you divide them. No politician wake you up to start protesting. No political party condemned the mass killing of the SARS in Nigeria from every inch and corner of Nigeria. Now you have stand up to complain because of the killings. Now they are now telling you the best solution to it is to form a political party. How many parties do we have in Nigeria? Is party the solution? Party can never be the solution. But mind you that Nigerian government has their talks, political level. Those people you worship, those people you serve are under the payroll of the Federation. And whenever the need comes, they will activate them for them to start pulling out their own funds out of the means of people. But ask yourself, the time that we are no food on top of your table, where is him? The time that SARS were massacring people on the street, did he say a word or utter a word? No way. Let me tell you, my people, the best answer. One of my friends from River State, he do tell me before that I do program on YouTube. He said that the Biafrans by that time, they are beating around the bush, he told me. He said, the only language Nigeria understand is Ikbozai. That whenever Ikbozai happened in the riverside, Nigeria will send Ghana must go back and start negotiating. But I'm not telling people to do Ikbozai. But what I'm telling you people is this. Every tunnel, I use the word tunnel, that Nigeria used to breathe, seaport, airport, international, that's expressways, railway, every corner that generate fund, even though those in rivers, if you start disconnecting that pipe that gives them that oil, that is the only way. Remember, I told you that we need to restructure the constitution. And restructure Nigerian constitution means that day that they declare Nigerian constitution void, the military is illegal. Every force in Nigeria, both the presidency, Senate, everything, they need to create what they call interim, caretaker. And as soon as we declare it void, everything has collapsed. And we will start building, digging enough good foundation and start building a better Nigeria. So if you want to deviate, tell people to go and form political party, are you not out of your mind? PDP was formed in the name of developing Nigeria. My people, they will tell you APC, they will tell you PDP. Who there for APC, who there PDP? Not be the same people. They keep on switching from one side and the other. Whom are they fooling? You are the person they are fooling. Do you know how much Nigeria made in a day? I will not go that side. Let me tell you, I just want to tell the youth the reason why you should stand on that street. Nigeria has oil wells, and each one oil well is being managed by 10 to 15 people. And these 10 to 15 people that manage these oil wells, one person out of all of them. After paying tax, commission, and everything, his case that he makes per day, every day cockroach, is $500 million. To tell you that you, as a citizen of Nigeria, you're supposed to be receiving 2,000 euro every two weeks, not even a month, every 2 weeks, because you deserve it. It's your cash, and still there will be enough they will steal. If you go to Tinubu's house now, as I'm talking to you, break the wall, you will see dollars and pounds. If you go to any politician's house, don't go into their safe and look. No, the wall. Those walls are where they bank those money. Don't try to go and sit down at home and claim you want to form political party. You are the most useless animal if you buy to that idea. You want freedom. You want peace. You want to live like a human being. What do you have? You have nothing. Look, do you know why those people that white people looks you like an animal? Because you live like an animal. No white man will survive in that your condition. No one. They will die. But you surviving, they freak out and say, how can somebody survive in such a condition? One old man, when I was this small, tell me the story about colonialism. He said that when the British, because I was asking him, why did Umuahia develop and our side is like this? He said, the people that made Umuahia to be in that position.
What side are you from?
I'm from Imo State.
Okay. Umuahia is where?
It's Abia State now, former Imo State. He said that the people that made Umuahia to be like that are the white colonial masters. That they first reside in our area. And we don't want them. They call them one DC. Yeah. You they hear Obo. Obo, where you they hear, no, you both call that name. They eat one DC alive. They kill him. Even they tie his bicycle on top, make it no run, go call him brothers. That's the mentality. So he said that the white people were residing in our area, and the elderly men start advising every youth to go. If you want to urinate, never you urinate any place. They even call the gods. If you urinate another place, so want to be there, you go die. People start going at the back where you put they stay, go the piece, the shit. Mosquito pursue all of them. Mosquito kill half of them. Look at the gutters in Nigeria and every corner. How many mosquitoes are operating in Nigeria? Still, they are surviving. If you both see that thing, it's like you guys are something else.
All right, thank you very much. The house is very, very tense. The house is tense. So for those that are just joining us, we are live from Mirror Africa TV here in the city of Duisburg, Germany, and we are discussing the NSAS movement that started all the way from Nigeria and right now it's spread all over the world where Nigerians are based, because Nigeria are everywhere in the world. Before we came here to the studio, we were in Düsseldorf, joining our fellow Nigeria to protest for a better Nigeria. And I want to thank all of you for joining us. And if you're watching, please kindly help us share on every platform that you are. Help us share on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on WhatsApp, on your messenger. Help us share so that we can go global together. Thank you very much. Now I'm going to try to diffuse the tension in the house a little bit. So we're going to move into another question. I don't want us to continue like this. You know, it's a very good one. We are going we are moving at a very good what would I call it, speedometer, you know. But I want to diffuse the tension a little bit. Now we're going to be talking about the palliative, because all over the whole state in Nigeria they've been this discovered palliative. The palliative, I mean the COVID-19 palliative that we actually meant to serve the people during the COVID-19. The federal government made available, and so many private sectors owners as well made available a lot of foodstuff, because there was a total lockdown and the people were inside, and Nigerians were complaining bitterly how they were going to survive. So the federal government and other people made available this palliative, you know, to feed the people. We that are here in Europe, we know how the government made that possible for us. Me, I stayed home for about 3 months, and I was able to pay my rent, feed myself and my woman, and my even inside the coronavirus. That was when I gave birth to my little born, my little baby. Yeah, wow. Inside the lockdown, you know. So if the government didn't make available this fund for us, we would have been able to survive it. So Nigeria too, though the government didn't do as much as those in the Western world, but the government tried. But we didn't believe them because before we came on, came live, you showed me the woman. I think her name is Zainab. Yeah, Zainab, the minister. You know, that was then when Nigeria were complaining that they didn't get the palliative. The woman said the palliative was distributed to the whole state. That she actually supervised it. That every state had a palliative. You know, and Nigeria didn't believe her until this protest took the other way around, the other time after the government, the soldiers have shot the people, and people went busting everywhere. Even the Oba of Lagos, they found COVID-19 palliative in his house and other warehouse. And Edo State today was just busted. You know, palliative in Edo State, even in GRA, uncompleted building. Can you believe that they found palliative in uncompleted building? You know, so what are you going to say about that? What are you going to say? Our people wicked? Are they wicked? Or they are devilish? I don't even know what the right way to qualify them. How can you see that people are hungry? People were hungry. That was why people didn't actually even take the COVID-19 serious, because they said they had to, because every Nigerian, most Nigerians live on daily to daily income that they earn. You know, they don't earn much. If you stop, there are some Nigerians, if you stop them to work for a day, their family are going to go hungry. And government made this food available for them. And people had the audacity or had the conscience to keep this food inside a storehouse. The private disciple of this palliative. How would you describe such people, sir?
First of all, seeing those things on the social media, that the COVID-19 palliative were being discovered in different warehouses across the states in Nigeria. The only thing I will say, first of all, is in Germany, they said it gives him any ground. There's always a reason. So I could have loved to ask the government that are controlling each of these states that the palliative have been discovered in warehouse, what are their reasons for keeping these things there, for not distributing it to the masses as they were meant for? That's if I am opportune to ask them, to know what they will say, and what they will say will now make me to conclude if they are animals or if they are humans.
Okay, now let's use Edo State as a case study, because I'm from Edo State, you know, and I suppose you're from Edo State as well. They denied when there was after the other states were busted. Now Edo State were agitating that there must be some hidden areas where we have in Edo State too, you know, and the people were denying. The government were denying that there was nothing like that.
That the federal government, that they didn't get the palliative.
No, they didn't deny. They said no. They shared then that the federal government came. They shared the palliative, but they shared just a little of it.
Your family got it at home.
My family did get notice, sir.
So that means they didn't share it.
But they shared some. Then we saw some over the internet that they said they shared. But what I'm saying,
did your family receive one?
No, my family didn't receive that.
Because
it wasn't.
They didn't share it.
No, wait. Because even during that time, the palliative wasn't being shared to all family. They were saying the less privileged.
Did any of your relatives receive one?
No, we didn't receive anything.
All the extended relatives?
No, they didn't receive nothing. But what I'm saying is, because he's saying that he would have liked to ask them question, you know, to know their reasons,
Okay.
you know, which for you are not drawing a line yet. You are not being conclusive yet.
You ask me if they are human, if they are, so what the type of that is, and how can they do something like that?
Yeah.
For us, if really that they knew that this thing is there, and it's made for the masses, and they hold it, you understand? Then you will not start thinking, how are these people thinking? Do they even have mentality? How are they thinking? They brought food stuff for you people to share. You are the leader, controlling how many thousands, million people in the state, and they brought free food to distribute to those people who are hungry, who could not be able to go out because of the lockdown. And you hear this food somewhere, and you are seeing these people suffering. That means you need a psychiatric examination. That person needs a psychiatric examination. That is why I would like to ask the governor, what is your reason for doing this? Before I will know if he is human. Because if he is human, he cannot sit down knowing that there are food stuck somewhere and people are suffering hungry in the street. That means he's not human. That means he needs a psychiatric examination.
All right, thank you very much. Now I'm going to throw the same question at you, using Edo State as a case study, because we all knew the election that happened in Edo State. You're not from Edo State, but I believe you followed the election that happened in Edo State. That the people of Edo State stood 100% behind Governor Obaseki. That was why he won. You know, and for me, I thought this man was a saint, you know, because me, I'm not going to wait to ask from him. I already draw my conclusion that this man is 100% wicked. No, sir, wait. This man, okay, now, no. There's no reason. Why would your people be hungry and this food are meant for them and you go hid it somewhere? What is your reason? And you see them, they are suffering. And during the election period, these people stood 100% behind you to make sure that you win. So how do you describe this set of people? Apart from Edo State, the other thing happened in all other states. Even in Kwara State, I watched a video now. I think I showed it to you. The soldiers stood and they were telling people, go inside. Then they were not stopping them. They said, go inside, don't fight, don't enjoy yourself, don't destroy no property, just take the food and go out. You saw the video. Stop. This time the soldiers stood and we allowed the people to go in because it's meant for them.
Okay. One thing we have to ask: why did the Federation share those foods? They share it on their social media, play as if they are sharing it to people. They may be bringing film actors to stand there to claim that they are receiving it, which is possible. And now they went back to stock all those things. Maybe those things belongs to Dangote and was used to receive help from Western world that they are spending and they don't have enough. And as all of us may know, that those property may belong to Dangote from his warehouse. They now share it and later need to be picked up and brought back to where it belongs. You understand? That's the reason why I think.
Because Nigeria, that's what you think.
That's what I think, because Nigeria is film tricks.
No, yeah, but if you watch the video, like the one I saw from the warehouse, they found in somewhere in Benin, yeah, the guy that was videoing it showed it, and it written World Health Organization, presented from World Health Organization. Okay. You understand? Then that's the bucket. The inside there was some sachet of sugar, which also wrote Dangote. Okay. You understand? I mean, Dangote produced that sugar. But inside this, a lot of things. You see some noodles and salt, but in the bucket of World Health Organization.
Now you will ask yourself, am I a prophet? I didn't watch the video, but I'm telling you that Nigeria always add film to their people. There is no government. What you are seeing is colonial masters from our politicians are not providing job for the people, not building industry, not building their roads, not even doing anything to them. Now, church now come in and start telling you, our Messiah will rescue you. The God we believe will water everything. And there will be honey, milk, and everything on the street. Only if you follow not follow God, follow our church. Who are they? They are still colonizing the same people. Colony. Everything has been colony. If you go to Roman Catholic, the church will build cathedral. They will be receiving money from Rome to settle the people that own those land where the church was built. Because church never buy land. They rent those lands. Are the Reverend Fathers paying those money to the owners of the land? No, you don't dare collect money from God. They are sharing it within themselves. Who are the victims? It's me and you. From church, government, everything is colonial, colonial, colonial. If you watch the video how the British are training Nigerian police during the colonial time, there is no difference the way Nigeria are training their police today. And they were training those police in that form for them to be wicked on the street. Around Duisburg, they are building new police academy there. Did you see that mansion? It's police academy. Any person that graduates from that academy, how do you think he will behave on the street? Like a human being. Look at Nigerian Police Academy. Anybody that comes out from there, you are cow, I am pig, another person is another animal. They are the hunters. That need to, as I said, they do kai koboko, everything na koboko. Everything na koboko. Beat them, call them, shoot them, chop them. That has been the country.
So about you were talking about the palliative, if they are wicked.
The palliative, you are asking, there is nothing like palliative, is somebody's property.
That's your opinion, right?
That's film actor.
Okay. So all right. It's been an interesting day. And I want to thank you, Mr. Zebede, for giving us the opportunity to come on this platform, to engage with the Nigeria people. Because at the end of the day, it's all about engaging with the Nigeria mindset.
Yes.
Because what we want is a better Nigeria. What we want is a Nigeria that is all inclusive, a Nigeria that works for you, the viewers, and we that are here doing the talking. And I want to thank you, Mr. Nige, for being part of the program as well. God bless you for coming. I'm going to let you guys go, but before you go, I'm going to just give you an opportunity of at least 2 minutes to say your last word to the viewers and Nigeria that are going to watch this video. So what will be your last word to Nigerians watching right now?
Thank you for watching. I will still send a message to the youth protesting. I will tell you people, stand on your ground. Don't be deviated by any ethnic and religious. Remain focused. Unite yourself and make sure you set a goal. If you set a goal, once you reach your goal, then that will be the end of the protest. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Our honorable brother, what will be your last word to the people?
That won't be the last word, but
on this segment, on this program.
Yes. My people, thank you for watching. Thank you for making out this time to listen to what we are saying. My advice to the young boys and girls and women on the street is, please don't go home. Remain on the street. Don't be tired. Don't form any political party, because there is no country where you will be able to manage the political party. Maximum, you will spend 8 years in power and nothing will change. You get out and that person goes in. The order of the day will still continue. The best thing we should do is to be on the street and remind Nigerian government that we need full restructuring of the nation. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir. And I'm your host, Mr. Gabi, like you already know. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to see all of you join us in our next segment. And don't forget to share this video. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, go subscribe to our YouTube channel, because we're going to be bringing you different topic and discussion that is going to affect your life positively, and that is going to inspire you to become a greater person, that's going to inspire Nigeria to become a greater nation. Thank you very much. God bless you, and God bless all of us. Greatest Nigeria youth. Great.